Hi, I'm Sean Reardon, Mayor of Newburyport, and welcome to the Yankee Homecoming edition of the Mayor's Corner. Before I jump into Yankee Homecoming, which starts essentially this Friday, unofficially, but the first thing I wanted to mention is a good friend of mine died last week. Her name was Judith Kennedy. She is a proud 1960 graduate of Newburyport High School. She worked for 31 years at the Newburyport High School. She started out as the secretary of the principal, who was then Frances Bresnahan. And then when I was in school, she was my class advisor, but she also was the secretary to the guidance department. She retired after 31 years of teaching, and then for 22 years, she was the secretary to the school committee. So I was lucky enough, I got to see her twice a month at our school committee meetings the past for the past 6 years. So she passed away last Friday at the age of 80. And this woman was just a wonderful public servant, a wonderful person, a huge supporter of mine, and I just really enjoyed everything about her. I think every time you spoke to her, you smiled at some point because she was just that type of person. So again, my condolences to the whole Kennedy family. I graduated with her daughter, Jessica, who lives here in Newburyport, and kids go to Newburyport Public Schools. But just a big loss for the community. But wow, what a life. Over 50 years of service to the city of Newburyport, and particularly the Newburyport Public Schools. So thank you, Mrs. Kennedy. I love you. I will miss you. And just again, thank you for being the person you are and were here in Newburyport. So I said this was the Yankee Homecoming edition, so this is like the calm before the storm. I am coming to you from Harris Street, which the Greek Food Festival here at the Greek Church on Harris Street kicks off on Friday. And I can say this is the highlight for me and my family. We come here Friday, we come here Saturday, and they have it on Sunday, but last year it was so popular they actually ran out of food on Sunday. So I bet you they got more food coming this year. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday here on Harris Street. Get down here. But I always call this the unofficial kickoff to Yankee Homecoming. This is the 65th year of Yankee Homecoming, which makes it either one of or the longest festivals, week-long festivals that happen in the country here in Newburyport, Yankee Homecoming. And I've said it time and time again, it's my favorite week of the year. I think growing up in Newburyport, Yankee Homecoming was just such a big deal. And it was different back then too, right? Because we didn't have all the activities and the camps that kids do now. So I think parents like mine who worked, and worked a lot of camps and other things, but who worked, they could count on Yankee Homecoming as having events for kids all throughout that week, and it always falls on the very end of July, first week in August. So I'm excited for this week. I think Yankee Homecoming keeps getting better. They keep adding to it. They keep tweaking the events that they have. But for the most part, it's just free entertainment for kids and for adults here in Newburyport for that week. So we're starting here at the Greek Food Fest, again, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This coming weekend, the first events, the biggest fundraiser for Yankee Homecoming is the Brew Fest. It happens down at Cashman Park, Saturday at 6 p.m. That's the biggest fundraiser they do. I've got my tickets. My wife and I will be down there. Then also Saturday night down the waterfront, they're going to have the high school Battle of the Bands. So that's going to kick off Yankee Homecoming here on Saturday. But hey, what we're going to do is we're going to bounce around to a couple different locations, and so I will see you at stop number 2. Okay, so we're at stop number 2. We're at the Bartlett Mall. This is where Old Fashioned Sunday is going to kick off on Sunday, amazingly enough. But Old Fashioned Sunday is a great way. They do the opening ceremonies here. I'll be saying a few words. They're going to have all kids games here, and then they're going to have an art show going on. There's going to be a cornhole tournament. There's going to be the antique cars. Old Fashioned Sunday is always a lot of fun. There'll be vendors here as well. So when we get to Sunday, Yankee Homecoming is in full gear, right? There's going to be live music going on down at the waterfront every single night from Sunday on. Actually from Saturday on, Battle of the Bands, and then Sunday their program starts. So they'll have music not only at night but throughout the day. You'll see music on N Street, you'll see music at the Bullnose at Market Square, and then you'll see the live acts every night down on the waterfront starting at 7. So we're really excited about that. In fact, the live music is like something that my family and I love. We go down there every night. It's great to bring your seats. You can walk around to the different vendors. You can go to the restaurants and shops that are going to be open all week. But a lot of things will be happening downtown, okay? So I hope everyone can be patient with parking and traffic because it always picks up during Yankee Homecoming. There's going to be craft fairs downtown. There's going to be some sidewalk sales. So there's going to be a lot of things going on during the week. Monday, I'm a judge in the server contest. So it used to be called the old waiter or waitress contest, but the restaurant server contest happens Monday afternoon, 4 o'clock, and it takes place on Liberty Street. So we're going to close down Liberty Street. That's going to be going on. And then one of my favorite events of the week is Thursday. And Thursday on Federal Street, I believe it's at 6 o'clock. we have the bed races, all right? And you start at the top of Federal Street and you finish at the bottom. You'll see groups that dress up their beds. They're gonna have a huge amount of people who are more into the creativity and like being like more of a parade. And then you'll have the other serious racers who show up and they wanna win and they wanna be the fastest down the street. And plus there's little parties that break out all the way down. So that's really exciting. The Lions Club does that. And what also the Lions Club does is the Lions Club is a longtime sponsor of the bed race and the 5K 10 miler. So let's go up to the high school and we'll go check out that spot. Okay, Yankee Homecoming, stop number 3. We're at my alma mater, the Newburyport High School. Proud class of 1993 graduate. So the high school is important because this is where the Lions Club 5K 10 mile road race takes place on Tuesday. It'll be packed down here. It kicks off at 6 o'clock. We typically do the 5K. Hopefully I could do it this year, but I don't know. I'm going to be a game time decision. But also on Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, this is where the High Street Mile finishes. And if you've not watched that before, the High Street Mile starts at Atkinson Common, so at 3 roads, and then finishes right here at the high school. And I usually come down here and sit on the wall and watch. It is so much fun. And we always have a couple runners who are just on that sub 4 mile pace. And so it's so fun to watch here and watch them finish and see if they can get under 4 minutes on their miles. So we actually attract runners from all over the country and all over the area to come here because it's a great finish down High Street for that High Street Mile. So we're excited about that. So we've talked about the races, we've talked about the bed race, we've talked about the server race, we've talked about all the music and arts and crafts that will be happening downtown. We talked about Old Fashioned Sunday and the Brew Fest and the Greek Food Festival. Now I'm going to show you, it all ends, and we have the fireworks Saturday night. I didn't say that. I usually watch them at the bottom of Kent Street around the park lunch. We usually get food and watch it. They take off from Cashman Park, so you can look up and they happen right above you. Fireworks are going to be awesome this year. The funding has come in. There's going to have a great, at least 30-minute fireworks display. And then after that whole incredible week, it ends on Sunday, High Street Mile, and then the parade. And I'm going to go show you where I grew up watching the parade each and every summer. All right, so we're at our last stop of our Yankee Homecoming journey, and I'm here at the corner of North Atkinson Street, North Atkinson and High. This is where I watch the parade every year from age 0 to about 28 years old, and it was right across the corner of that street right there. My grandfather, who most of you know was the fire chief here in Newburyport. We had a big family, 6 kids, all my cousins. I had 13 cousins. We all lived in Newburyport. But we had a huge party every parade Sunday. And we'd watch the High Street Mile go by as kids. And then throughout the day, it was always a hot day, we would run back and forth and jump in the pool and come back out. We wouldn't miss a beat. So I'm excited about the parade. I get to march in it now, so I don't have to worry about where I'm watching it. But it's weird being in the parade opposed to watching it, but I really love it. So this year we're really excited. Former state rep Jim Kelcourse and local superstar volunteer Nicole Nadeau took over the planning of the parade. So we're excited. There's going to be 13 performers, 20 plus floats. It's going to be the biggest and best parade we've ever had. So we're really excited about that. But this caps off a really incredible week here in Newburyport. So I say all this, I didn't tell you everything that's going on. So hey, go to yankeehomecoming.com. And you're going to get the whole schedule of events right there on their website. And you're going to get the Yankee Homecoming events and all the other events that are happening throughout the week. Check out the schedule. There's just so much to do for family here in Newburyport during that week. Please take advantage of it. It's going to be a great week. I hope I get to see you out there. And I hope to see you next time on the Mayor's Corner.